Hi, Delilah. I heard you bought a house. Oh, hi, Shannon. Yes, I did. Since I had money, I thought, why not live in a luxury house? It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. It sure is. I heard it's huge and it just got built. Yes, last week. OMG, I'm so excited. I always wanted to live in this kind of house since I was little. That's great. You were able to make your dream come true. It's a nice house. What? You saw the house already? No, Josh sent me a picture. What did you do first? I see. I checked every single room and sang a melody of my favorite songs and crashed on my bed. Sounds like fun. Yeah, only the first day though. I really need to finish unpacking. Do you want me to help you with that? No, thank you, but I appreciate the offer. Just a question. Did something happen to you? You're not the Shannon I know. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm excited to live with you guys. The entrance is spacious, so Josh and I are planning to play volleyball. Wait, what? You're planning to live here also? Of course, you should have a few rooms open for me, right? Speaking of rooms, we talked about making one room filled with pets because we love them. We have a dog already. Seriously, wait. Before I continue with the conversation, let me collect my thoughts. So you found out from Josh that I bought a house and Josh invited you to live with us? Yes, is it something confusing? When was this decided? About 7-8 months ago. Josh never told me about this. Maybe you weren't listening to him. Well, now you know. This is too sudden. So I guess I can't live with you guys then? I didn't say you can't. It's more like, please let me know earlier. You didn't even bother to ask in the first place. I just lost my husband. Don't you feel bad for me? I didn't ask because I thought you hated me. What? Why would you say that? Let me see. You throw bones at me after you eat drumsticks, fry my lipstick when you make mozzarella sticks, break my perfume bottles on purpose. You even call me stupid and an idiot. That's my way of showing love to you. I'm not doing this because I don't like you, okay? Oh, so you're saying that targeting me and ruining my stuff is your way of showing love? Are you serious? Well, sorry, but that's me. You can ask Josh if you want. No thanks. Anyways, it's already decided if you want to live with us, that's fine. Don't you mean, can we live with you? What do you mean, it's my house? Excuse me, the man of the house is the boss and the power of the house. So that means that it's also my house because I gave birth to him. Damn, so you are sexist and rude. What year are you in right now? Who the hell cares? You're a useless wife who can't do any household chores. You have to live with me and learn things because that's your job. You should be thankful for that. It's scary how you change personalities that quickly. Yeah, and? What's your fault that you can't do anything because you grew up spoiled? I feel so bad for Josh. I can do things, you know. You just don't know that. Yeah, people that can't do things usually say that. Look, you have a problem with me, right? Also, I have a feeling that you're planning to do something. Do you have proof? No, but I just know. I have a sixth sense. Do we really need to argue about this now? You brought this up, so, you know. Do you want me to tell Josh to break up with you? Wow, a picture-perfect evil mother-in-law. I don't think he'll break up with me even if you tell him to. Yeah, talk shit about me as much as you want. But just let you know, he loves me more than you, so he'll definitely listen to me. Isn't that the kind of thing a mistress would say? Sorry to say this, but it's lame to compete with your son's wife like that. Bitch! I'll never forgive you! I'm going to tell Josh! Go ahead, I bet you're going to talk to him as if you're the victim, so I'll talk to him right now. Hey Josh, do you have time now?
Yeah, I do. But is texting okay?
Sure.
Thanks. What's up?
I just had an argument with your mom.
About what?
Actually, before I talk about that, why didn't you tell me that your mom is gonna live with us? This is my house.
Sorry. I thought you knew and agreed to this.
No! I have a good memory and I swear to God I didn't say yes.
I'm so sorry about that. Should I say no to her?
No, she can live with us because it was already planned from a while ago, but she's only allowed if she's respectful to me.
Respectful? Oh, can you tell me what happened, by the way?
She was so nice to me in the beginning, but began to talk about me not being able to do household chores and ended up saying she'll make you break up with me.
What? Are you serious? You do household chores just fine. Also, I will never break up with you even if she tells me to.
Yeah, that's what I told her, but she said that people who'd say that can't do anything. Thanks.
Wow, that is disrespectful.
Also, do you remember what she did to me before?
I remember you telling me that she ruined your stuff by frying it and breaking it, right?
Yeah. I know that she's gonna ruin my stuff again, so can you keep an eye on her?
Sure, I'll make sure it doesn't happen.
Please, living with her is going to probably be stressful, so if she ruins my stuff, I'm scared that I might do something because some of my stuff is expensive.
I'm so sorry about this, Delilah.
It's good. Hey, can I ask you a question? Did you send her pictures of the house?
No, I didn't.
What? She said that you sent her pictures.
I don't even have one picture of this house yet because I've been too busy with work. Did you upload it on social media?
Not yet.
She probably came here and took pictures then.
Wow, she doesn't respect privacy and our feelings.
Yeah, it's not even her house.
OMG. Guess what she said? She said that since you're the man of the house, you're the boss and the owner of the house, so it belongs to her too.
What? What kind of bullshit statement is that? That's ridiculous. I will go talk to her later, okay?
She's actually going to call you in a little bit, I think.
Oh, really?
Yes, I bet she's going to act like the victim, though.
She's probably mentally unstable because she just lost her husband.
I know that it's something painful, but that doesn't mean she can attack me.
I will talk to her about this also. Sorry I haven't been home for a while. It would be a lot quicker if we talked face to face.
True. But you don't need to apologize. It's a multi-billion-dollar project that you worked hard to get all these years. Good luck with it, and don't let the pressure get to you, okay?
Thank you, Delilah. Oh, incoming call from my mom. Hey, Delilah. I just talked to my mom and she apologized about attacking you.
Thank you for talking to her. That's great. But isn't she apologizing to me directly?
She said that she needs some time to think about what to say.
That's kind of weird, but okay.
She promised me not to touch your stuff and not complain about the household chores.
Is she serious about this, or is she just saying this because you said it?
I think she's serious. I did tell her that if I find her touching your stuff, I'll kick her out.
Okay then. So when is she coming here?
I think in about a week or so.
I hope we can get along. That way I can be less stressful.
This might be a perfect opportunity to understand each other and get along.
Yeah, if she listens to me, though.
She probably will, because she told me that she wants to know more about you.
I doubt that. I bet that she wants to find my weaknesses and use them against me.
Maybe not. Why don't you give her one chance? And if she does ask you questions like that, I will think about her living with us.
Perfect. Thanks, Josh.
No problem. Anyways, I need to go back to work now.
Shannon, what is that fountain, and what are you doing on the porch? Oh, you're home. I didn't see you. Is there something wrong? No, I saw you from my car and didn't want to do anything with you, so I came to the library. I saw you sitting on the porch wearing sunglasses and smoking a cigar. Cigar smoke can leave stains and odor, you know. Also, you never told me about putting the fountain in the garden. So, this is my house now, so I can do whatever I want. Don't you love the design of it? It literally looks like a giant toilet bowl. Didn't you have other options? Hey, this was pretty expensive. I can make something better with my eyes closed. Listen, if you have a problem, why don't you leave and go live somewhere else? You're not allowed to come here anymore. What? Did I say something confusing? No, but this is Josh and my house. I'm not going anywhere. Well, you should give up because you and Josh are no longer married. What? I hired a lawyer to file the divorce papers for you and Josh at the clerk's office today, so you guys are no longer husband and wife. So this house belongs to me. Why would the house be yours if we were to get divorced? I don't need to explain anything. It just will be, okay? Don't worry, I'm going to pay the mortgage. Oh, really? Thank you. That'll be very helpful. You can have the house then. Can you fill out and sign the property transfer agreement? I'll send it to you later on. Sure, thank you for understanding me. Pack your stuff up and get out, okay? Sure, give me like 2 days. Of course. I'm so lucky to have your house with a mortgage of $300 per month. 300. It's actually 30 grand per month. What? You're lying. How can I be lying? Look at the house. People believe if I told them the celebrity lives there. It shouldn't cost that much because it's in a rural area and the land is inexpensive. I know that. You really don't know anything, do you? Anyways, the mortgage is 30 grand per month, okay? I'm 100% sure that the mortgage is 300. Are you sure that I can be the owner of the house? I'm just making sure so that you won't decide to sue me or something. I don't have a problem with that, but if something happens, I'm not going to help you, okay? Nothing is going to happen, so I don't need your help. Okay. Anyways, I'll go home now and start packing, I guess. I'll call Josh to talk about this. Yes, it's official. The house is mine now. That's great. Congrats. Josh is still pissed at you, though. Yeah, and it doesn't matter to me anymore. Actually, I really didn't care about him to begin with. What? I thought you loved him. Josh still loves you and cares about you. He's your son. So I was just lying to get his house. Seriously, don't you feel ashamed to do something like this? Not really. I got perfect revenge. I didn't like both of you, so I divorced you both and kicked you out of the house. I'm actually thinking this is a brilliant plan of destroying the project he's working on right now so he can fall rock bottom just like you. How about spreading rumors? You're such a disgusting person. I never met someone like you in my life. Yeah, whatever. Hey, guess what? I have a new boyfriend and he's going to be living with me soon. My life has been better, unlike the two of you. It's the best feeling. How long have you been dating him? Why would I tell you? I just wanted to know. Calm down. Well, it's none of your business because I don't need to tell a stranger about it. Excuse me? Stranger? You guys are not part of my family anymore. If you have a problem, do something. I won't do anything because I know that you'll face consequences later on. Will not. We'll see about that. Hey, how come the mortgage is 30 grand every month? I think the invoice is wrong. I told you it's going to be 30 grand per month. Good luck. House is worth it, though. Josh told me it was 300. Did he really say that? I asked him and he has no idea what you're talking about. What? He said 300 the last time I called him. I think he was talking about the motorcycle he bought because he paid by a loan. You thought it was about the house? What? Motorcycle? Yes. It's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. So maybe the mortgage really is 30 grand per month? Yes. You're the owner of the house, so it's your responsibility to pay for this month. Wait, there's no way I can pay that much. Can you two come back? I'll let you guys live here. Absolutely not. You said that we're strangers now, so I have an idea. Why don't you ask your boyfriend if he can pay for it? It's 30 grand. Yeah, and if he lives with you, I'm pretty sure he'll help you out. Oh, I haven't heard anything about your boyfriend. What kind of person is he? What's his job? I want to know because I'm surprised that someone would love a disgusting person like you. Excuse me, I'm not disgusting. I'm a respectable person. And so is he, especially him because he did a lot of things for me to get this house. What things? You're scaring me. That doesn't matter. Hey, do you want to know what he looks like? We can take a selfie together now and send it to you if you want. We love each other more than you guys love each other. Ew, I don't want to see a selfie of a middle-aged couple. I know you want to see it. Stop lying. Wait, he's gone. What? He's not here. His stuff is gone too. He was there before? Yes, we looked at the invoice together. Then he shouldn't have had time to pack his stuff. He only had like 5-10 minutes. Maybe he's in the bathroom or in the closet. He only has one pair of clothes and one bag. Didn't you think that was suspicious from the beginning? Who moves in with one pair of clothes and a bag? I thought he would just buy stuff later on. I bet he approached you for the house and ran away after he saw the invoice. His mission was probably to take over the house. How do you know this? I'm pretty sure anyone would know. Can you please help me? I didn't expect this to happen. Isn't this what you wanted? You got the house. Yeah, but I misunderstood something. There's no way I can pay this much. So I might get kicked out. Plus, I need to pay for the fountain in the garden. Wow, you're an idiot. Why didn't you think before you put it there? I thought I was able to pay for it. Well, I told you I won't help you, so good luck with that. Can I talk to Josh then? He hasn't been picking up his phone. Looks like he doesn't want to talk to you anymore. He was done with you since you said that he's nothing to you and you're threatening to destroy his project. Where are you guys now? Can you please help me? I apologize and I'll do whatever you want me to do. Why would we help you? Grow up and take some responsibility for your actions. We'll cut ties with you, so good luck with everything. We're strangers now, so don't think about reaching out for help. I told you that you'll face consequences later on. Are you going to leave me? That's so mean. That's my way of showing love to you. I'm not doing this because I really don't like you, okay? She got kicked out of the house because she couldn't pay the mortgage. She had to go into debt to survive, but it kept growing because she had to pay for the fountain. She looked for her boyfriend, who ran away from her, and as expected, he was a swindler and in jail right now for a few charges. With no home and no money, she kept on running away from the debt collectors, but was caught while trying to escape at night. And I don't know where she is right now. I think she's forced to work underground somewhere, but she deserves this. Josh and I started living in that house again, and we're living a happy life together every day.
Hey, Dee! What's with your face? You know that the reason no one likes talking to you is because you look like you're ready to bite someone's head off, right? You seriously need to fix that. It's a huge problem for me.
Hello, Rachel. Are you sure that you were trying to send those texts to someone else, perhaps? Because I really have no idea what good reason there could be to be saying those kinds of things to your own mother-in-law.
You really think that I would make a mistake like that? Of course those texts were meant for you. I literally included your name in them. But I really wasn't trying to be mean or anything, so I really hope you're not too upset. I just wanted to let you know that this was a thing your face did all the time. I figured that because you never tried to fix it that you didn't know.
I see. Well, if I'm going to be honest to you, I thought it was pretty rude. And I can't think of a single thing that I've done to you to merit being treated this way. I know that I'm not your real mother, but I really was hoping that after knowing you for so long that we might be able to get along better.
You wish? I don't see how you and I could ever get along in a million years. It'd be impossible.
Oh, well, I'm sorry that you feel that way. But can I please at least know why it is that you do?
Your face just screams overbearing mother-in-law. And if there's something I know about people, it's that you can tell the kind of person they are just from looking at them.
Okay, Rachel. This is just getting to be a bit ridiculous now, don't you think? I really think that you are taking this rudeness just a bit too far. I'm going to ask you politely to think more carefully about the words that you want to use when talking to me.
Oh, trust me. I know exactly what I'm saying. I'm choosing all of my words very, very carefully. I think that you're just getting upset because everything that I'm saying is true, isn't it?
I really just do not understand what has gotten into you right now. Did I do something to upset you? Why are you finding it necessary to talk to me this way?
Oh, you didn't do anything to me at all, actually. I do appreciate you asking, though.
Well, then tell me why. Why are you always treating me this way? I am your husband's mother, and I think you should be treating me with more respect. If not that, then at least I shouldn't be getting bullied by you either.
Who do you think you are to demand respect for me when we're not even related? You think you're entitled to that just because you birthed my husband? From now on, I want you to stay away from my husband and I. Do you understand? Just being around you is enough to stress me out. And stress leads to getting sick and getting wrinkles. At this rate, I'll end up looking just like you.
You are still completely avoiding the question, Rachel. If I really haven't done anything to you at all, then I don't think that I deserve this kind of language being used with me. Can't we just try and act more like a family? I've done nothing but try to be kind to you. Just who do you think you are to tell me that I have to keep away from my son, Gabe? I don't think you'd want me to keep my distance from him at all.
Ugh, you are seriously so annoying. Do you know that?
Are you kidding me right now? You're acting like a child, Rachel.
There you go again, calling me names and stressing me out. You see? I was right. You are just a mean mother-in-law. Well, I don't have to put up with this any longer. I am not going to sit here and let myself be bullied by a mean old woman like you. I don't even want to see you at Gabe and I's wedding. Do you understand?
Rachel, please. You don't really mean that. Why can't we just have a calm conversation about this? Gabe, I'm not sure what's going on, but I think that Rachel has seriously gotten the wrong impression about who I am. Could you please step in and talk to her? I feel like she isn't going to listen to anything that I try to tell her. I really would appreciate it if you could do something about this.
You think that she has the wrong idea about who you are? What do you mean by that? What kind of things has she been saying to you?
She just seems to be fixated on the idea that I'm the kind of person who would bully my own daughter-in-law. And you and I both know that that is something that I'd never do. I really have just been trying to get to know her better. I don't understand why she always has to act so rudely towards me.
Oh right, now that you mention it, Rachel was complaining a bit about not knowing how to deal with you. But I think these things just happen, and that there isn't really much that we can do about it. I mean, sometimes there are people who you get along with, and sometimes there are people who you don't, right? That's life, I guess.
I know that there can be people who just never get along or see eye to eye, but it's different when it's my son's wife. We don't have to be best friends, but I just wish that Rachel would at least keep her rude thoughts to herself when we're together.
Well, I don't really think anything I say would really change how Rachel acts around you. I know that I told you about how headstrong she can be about expressing herself.
I could really use your help with you, and I really think it would be beneficial to all three of us. Don't you?
I don't know. It just kind of sounds like it would be a major pain to deal with.
And do you really feel that even though Rachel said that she didn't want me to go near the two of you ever again, you really just want me to go along with that and cut myself out of both your lives, Gabe?
Hey, I mean, maybe that's just what would be for the best. Rachel seems to have made herself pretty clear, and like I said, I can't see myself changing her mind, so...
I really just don't know what to say to that. My own son. Look, can you please just try talking to Rachel for me? Can we please try and communicate first before we jump to such drastic measures? I really do just want to get along with her, and that's it. Won't you please do this one thing for your mother?
You have really got some nerve trying to make my husband do your dirty work for you. It was bad enough getting bullied by you, but now you need to drag Gabe into this as well? I hope you realize just how pathetic that is. Or is this some kind of game that you enjoy doing instead? Do you have fun meddling in other people's lives?
Rachel, that wasn't what I was trying to do at all. Please, I think you're being very unfair to me right now.
I already told you that I want you to keep out of Gabe and I's lives, didn't I? That's why I said that you're not going to be at our wedding, remember?
And you're really serious about that? You really don't even want me to be there and see you two at your wedding?
What's the point? You were already there when we went to the courthouse. That should be enough. And if you think that after we do get married that we're going to tell you where we live, you're dead wrong. As far as you should be concerned, Gabe and I don't even exist, and you should just leave us alone forever.
Rachel, please, I just want to understand what it was that you dislike so much about me. I mean, what did I do that is making you take this whole thing so far?
I've already explained it to you, haven't I? I can tell just by looking at you that you're going to be a horrible mother-in-law. In fact, you're already proving my point right now. But I know how to read and what kind of person someone is just by looking at them. And you're just a walking red flag.
Come on. Do you really think that you can know so much about who someone is just by looking at their face? I mean, haven't you ever heard the phrase, "Don't judge a book by its cover"? You know that wasn't just about books, don't you? I just wish that we could be a little more reasonable about this.
And there you go, talking down to me again. I knew it. I was right all along. Well, let me take this as a chance to say that I want you out of our lives forever. Gabe and I never ever want to see you again. Do you understand me? I don't care if 20 years from now you're old and need money and nursing. Don't bother coming to us because we won't be there to help you.
Well, okay then. If that's really how you want things, I suppose I can't convince you otherwise. And it seems to me that Gabe feels the same way about all of this too. So I suppose I shouldn't stubbornly stand in your ways anymore. If you want me out of your life, consider me gone.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought we were never going to get you to leave us alone. But honestly, all you've ever done is intimidate me with that mean mug of yours. But I knew that if I stood my ground and pushed back that you wouldn't have any power over me. And that's why you're not going to be stepping a foot inside our wedding. Got it?
Oh, I understand perfectly, Rachel. But I guess if that's the case, then I'll just have to give my condo up to Gabe's little brother and his wife.
Wait, hold on. A condo. Your condo. What are you talking about?
Oh, hadn't you heard? I just recently bought a condo for myself.
You did? But how? That doesn't make any sense. I thought that you were just some poor old woman. How did you afford to buy your own condo?
You really just find all kinds of new ways to be rude to me, don't you? If you really must know where I got my money from, I trade on the stock market.
You invest. And day trade. And you were able to buy a condo?
That's right. And I've been doing this for some years now, so not to brag, but I have quite a bit of money saved up. And so anyways, I bought a condo downtown as one of my investments, but then I realized that it would make a perfect wedding gift. I was going to offer it to you and Gabe at a very generous price. But I suppose none of that is going to happen now that you want me out of your life, right?
Hold on a second, you're serious? You really did buy a condo and you were really going to offer it for Gabe and I to live in?
Yes, of course. Why would I be lying about any of this?
Well, I was just asking because I was joking this whole time, you see? But I guess you must have misread my messages. Of course I wasn't serious about anything that I was saying, though. I think we really got off on the wrong foot. Maybe we can start over and pretend like none of this happened.
Pretend like none of this happened? You mean you want me to pretend like you didn't just declare that you wanted me out of your life forever?
Of course I don't want that. It's just that, well, you know how jokes sometimes don't go so well over text, right? That's all this was. I was joking this whole time.
Really? Even though you've been talking to me like this for days, this was all just some huge, elaborate joke. I mean, you told me multiple times that you didn't want me around and didn't even invite me to your wedding. And this was just the most recent episode of you saying all those horrible things to me.
I am telling you that I was just kidding around this whole time. I mean it. Of course I want to get along with you. You're my mother-in-law, for crying out loud.
Wow, well, you certainly have changed your tune, haven't you? It seems to me like the moment you found out that I was about to rent you my condo that you changed how you felt about me. Don't tell me that you're just being nice to me because you think there's something to gain from it. Because only a real lowlife with no respect for themselves would do something like that.
It's just that I didn't really believe you at first, but I just asked Gabe and he confirmed it for me. I really had no idea that you were such a crazy investor. But now Gabe is telling me that you make some serious money doing that. I can't believe that I never knew about this. But then again, I always told Gabe to refrain from telling me anything about you unless I asked first. But anyways, this is all clearly just a silly little misunderstanding. And I see now that maybe we were both wrong to ask this way. So let's just put this whole little misunderstanding behind us.
And just what is this misunderstanding? Because if you think that I wasn't serious when I agreed to leave your life, then that is a misunderstanding. I told you what I was going to do and I meant it. There really isn't anything else to it beyond that.
No, you don't really mean that. You're just confused because you didn't get my joke.
You repeatedly told me that you think I have the face of an overbearing mother-in-law, and that you knew just by looking that I was a bad person. Was it also one of your little jokes? Because it certainly didn't feel that way to me.
I really don't think that there's any point in getting upset over all that. It's in the past now. What's the point in holding on to a grudge like that now, right? Why do this when Gabe and I are about to get married?
I should really be asking you the same questions, Rachel. Because I have had enough of you putting me down and treating me like I don't matter when you're marrying my son. But if you must know, you two are not getting my condo. It's clear that the only reason you're talking to me like this now is because you know there's something to gain out of it. Besides, I know all about what you were trying to do by getting me out of the picture.
What do you mean by that? I didn't do anything at all, I swear.
You wanted to cut me out of your lives now so that when I was older, I wouldn't become a burden on you two. You just wanted to abandon your mother-in-law from the start so that you could save yourself some trouble in the future. Well, I've already made up my mind, and the condo will not be going to you. The other reason I wanted to give it to you, however, was because Gabe's brother already makes so much more money than him. When I first offered the condo, he told me that I should give it to Gabe instead, since he wasn't in need of anything. But I'm afraid that after the way I've been treated by you two...
Wait, no, please. I'm really sorry about before. I promise. I really want to live in a condo downtown. You can't just take that away from me.
I'm afraid that you never had it in the first place. This was always mine to give or not give.
But why not? Even Gabe's brother said that he didn't need it, right?
That's true. But why would I even want to give it to you at this point? I certainly don't think that it was Gabe's job to tell you all about my life or properties, but you also told him you wanted to know nothing about me. Instead, you just got wrapped up in your warped perception of me and treated me like I was nothing. You told me that you didn't want me at your wedding, remember?
No, please. This really is just one big misunderstanding, I promise. That isn't what I meant at all. I think that you have a lovely face that could only belong to one of the kindest souls. You said that you wanted to get along with me, right? Well, now is our chance to start over.
You mean it? And you'll actually try to be nice to me?
Yes, I promise that I will pour everything I have into showing my mother-in-law the respect she deserves.
I'm just not buying it.
Wait, what? What do you mean you're not buying it?
I mean that if someone says one thing all the time and only changes their tune once they realize they stand to gain something, then that isn't a good person. And quite frankly, I don't think that I need or want that kind of person in my life. It's not my place to tell my sons who they can or can't marry. But I certainly agree that it would be better if you and I kept our distance from each other.
No, please don't be like that. It doesn't have to be this way. I can be nice. I can be a good daughter-in-law for you. Just give me a chance to prove it to you.
You've had your chance this whole time, and you've done a terrible job of it.
Please, Deandra, don't be like this. I'm so sorry. Can't we just please put this behind us? We can be friends from now on. I promise.
Here's the thing, Rachel. I don't want to be your friend anymore. And I don't care how many times you apologize, it isn't going to change anything. I've made up my mind, and I hope that you and Gabe find happiness by yourselves.
Are you at your condo right now?
Yes, I am actually. But why do you ask?
I can head there right now to apologize to you in person. Please, let me show you how sorry I am.
Oh, I do believe that you're sorry. But only for yourself. I don't think you have any intention of truly apologizing to me for what you've done.
That isn't true! I really regret it all. I can prove it.
No. No. We've already agreed to leave each other alone. I would appreciate it if you could at least respect that.
You can't do this to us. This is your son and his wife that we're talking about. At least let me see the condo.
I'm sorry, but I really don't see any point in carrying on this conversation any longer. Goodbye, Rachel. Rachel continued to blow up my phone with texts begging for forgiveness and to see the condo, but I ignored them all and silenced any notifications from her. I reached out to Gabe and told him that he couldn't count on support from me anymore, but that I hope they had a good wedding. With Gabe's brother not showing that much interest in it, I decided to rent the condo to some tenants. A couple months later, I heard that Gabe and Rachel had gotten a divorce. I heard that all they did was fight all the time and that everyone could see it coming. Now that Rachel is out of the picture, though, I've thought about reaching out to my son to mend our relationship. But for now, I want to see how well he gets along by himself.